how we sell websites for free and actually make $197, $297, $497 in recurring revenue when actually providing the free website. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell are we talking about here? Free website, that's probably going to be a hassle building. No, actually anybody can build a free website, and GoHighLevel had made it a possibility for everybody to actually build a website. And here, as you look, there's multiple and thousands of templates of different businesses, different niches of making websites. Now, the main thing here that I wanted to tell you guys that you don't really need experience of building a website. I'm going to show you guys exactly how easy it is actually to kind of implement building a website. Again, you're providing them for free, so you're not gonna give them this customized CS coded whatever it is, right? CSS coded or this fancy website that's going to probably cost thousands of dollars worth of developers. No, we're actually given a pre-templated website and we're just slapping their logo, a few images, and we're ready to go. All right, so how do we find these clients now? And how do we actually reach out to them? That's kind of the next steps we're taking. And the first thing is the best way and the most free way we can actually go in is by heading to google.com. Now, there's scrapers, there's other ways you can expedite this, but the main way right now, if you're starting out, is google.com. Right, so the first thing, we're gonna pick a niche. Now, the best niche you can probably do, guys, it's in the home service industry, most likely because they have the cell phone. So if you're doing cold calling, it's easy to reach those guys. All right, so the first one is roofing. Let's do roofing companies. Roofing. Let's see here, and then we're gonna come down to roofing, and we can click more businesses down here. And once we click these the businesses, we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna look for companies that don't have a website. All right, this is lagging out, or let's do a refresh. Now it's probably going to be a bit in the later pages that people don't have a website. Now, like this one right here, they have good images. They're probably doing work. They most likely would like a website. Again, you can charge them like 97 if you see them like not able to afford it. So depending on what you're doing. So what once we get that, we're actually going to be taking their company name, and then we're going to call this sheet called prospects for free website. Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna call this. So here, actually, we're gonna insert a row above. We're gonna call it company names, phone, and we're gonna go back and take the phone. I think we already took the phone. And then we're gonna go ahead and let's take a few more, and let's see what we can do. So this one doesn't have a website, but don't have a phone number. But this one does have a phone number, and they have a website. I mean, sorry, they don't have a. They have a phone. We're just looking for people that have a phone. It's easier for us to reach out to them. So this one. Sometimes the phone number there. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's grab one more. This one here. This guy has like some fake pictures. Sometimes I like, this guy. Maybe these are all potential. You guys can literally take any of these. For instance, let's take this one here. The reason I was looking at pictures, guys, is because you can gauge if they're actually like hardworking people. I'm not saying they're not hardworking. All I'm saying is that it's easier to actually people who already done real jobs. They have real experience under their belt to speak with, because they're seeing the success. Like, look at this website. It's 20 reviews. They've been in business in 5 years. So we're gonna do now. This is gonna be the last one. We're gonna be taking. So we're gonna take this. So we have 4 businesses right here. You can do this way much quicker than me, but now once we have these phone numbers, we know these guys are actual, like, people on sites, so they probably have their phones. And just to double check on that, you can go ahead and actually check on these phone numbers. You don't really need to actually do this, because most likely 99% these guys are on home service. They probably have their phone and they have their mobile personal phone attached to the Google. As you can see here, right, cell phone, and literally, and I can check that everybody randomly, they probably are using their cell phone. Okay, so now that being said, once that is done, right, once that is done, we can go ahead and go straight into GoHighLevel and actually build an automation for reach out. Right, so if you're doing cold calls, you can go ahead and do cold calls. If you want to do warm calls, you can do this right here instead, which is creating a whole kind of workflow that helps you guys. So basically, the first one is you can do leave the trigger empty, and I'll show you exactly what we can do. And then what we can do is voice mail drop. Now I need to check if we have MP4 something. MP4. Okay, I think anything that has MP4 in it. Anyways, so you're gonna record a voicemail saying, "Hey, we've created you a free website. I would like to show you. I'm actually also in city name. If you would like to meet in person and I can show you in person, I'll be more happy to, like." And then basically what you would do after that is wait, right? Wait, like, let's just say like 0.5 minutes, like 30 seconds basically. And then we're gonna send them an SMS. And then within SMS, you can be like, "Hi, I've left you a voice. Please and you want to actually kind of have curiosity for them to actually, well, this is not the perfect SMS, but what I'm trying to tell you guys here, basically, you don't want to tell them that you built them the free website. You want them to hear your voice, because if you're actually pitching them the free website, they might feel like it's a scam. So once they hear your voice saying, "Hey, like, this is so and so, I'm in this city. I'm in the city. If you'd like to meet in person, I'd even like to show you the website and what is its functionality." Right now, again, like, this was simple workflow that we can build and can kind of like reach out with, right? And this is really effective because it's using your own voice, plus you're using SMS, which is like 98% of SMS are opened, so most likely you're 100% going to be reaching to the guy, versus emails you might take in a little bit of time. You might go to junk, you might not be seen. So voice mail drop, right? And then based on that, right, so we have all our workflow here. So once we've done this, we are going back and we're going to go to contacts, and we're going to actually export this sheet to export download, and it's going to be CSV. Okay, once we have it as CSV, we're going to come here and we're going to upload a CSV file. Now here you're going to let us map it. The company name, it's already knew what to do, and then we're gonna create this import list, and then we're gonna reconfirm. All right, so once that is done, all we have to do now is basically upload them right into our sheet. Okay, so we're gonna come here and import them into the workflow. If you have a big list, you might want to do drip. 1 second, is there any active workflow? 1 second, we didn't activate it, so we're gonna go ahead and activate this one. Publish, and we're gonna go ahead and take all of these contacts and take them into workflow, and then basically choose the voicemail drop. And again, if you're actually doing large list, you want to drip them, basically start on a specific time and then do like 10 each hour or whatever the amount, like 20 each hour, whatever the amount is. And you want to do it through like working hours. You don't want to bother them like outside the weekdays. Outside the weekdays, so Sunday and Saturday, stay away, and maybe you can reach out to them until like 7 p.m. because sometimes they're busy. They're like they sometimes like to take calls after they work. So you do that, and once that is done, you can do 1 repeat after 1 hour, right? So we're gonna do 1 repeat after 1 hour, and then you can do this is optional, and this one is. And then you can name it test 1, right? Like it's just a name, date. We can do it today, right now. Oh, okay, perfect. Then we can add them into the automation. Now, basically, this is gonna send them a voicemail drop, and then wait 30 seconds, and then sends them the SMS to check the voicemail drop, and we want them to actually go in and physically hear our voice. So this is where you might get text back saying, hey, send it over, or let me see the website, or like, sure, let's like, send me like a Loom video. You can be like, hey, can I send you like a video on this thing, right? And basically tell them like, what's your email, and I can send it to you through email, and then they could probably give you the email and then send it to you. And if they're providing with this, they're interested people that are actually wanting to do. Now I'm just going to cancel this. You can go into bulk action. I think you can see these tasks. Anyways, so that being said, now this is basically how you would reach out to these people. Now let me just circle them a list. Now we use the workflow. Now we can see what we can sell with them. Right now we actually have the ability to sell them like a 97, 197, 497 plan, and you have multiple features you can sell them on, but we always have to focus on the best ones. Okay, the best ones here in GoHighLevel is the easiest ones aside from automations. So now the first one I would give them and let them know about is review reputation management, right? So to increase your reviews after any job, you can easily send people review requests, ranking up on Google. Therefore, you're actually going to be getting more organic business. So within 3 months, they'll probably be paying that $300 fee by just getting these clients, and probably some, and some more. Anyways, so after that, you would do is activate their missed call text back. So you'd come here and activate their missed call text back by giving them a number in the LC phone connector. So once that is done, so you can come here and actually provide them with a phone number. Do the AP2 registration if they're in the US, and that's only in the US. If they're in Canada or anywhere else, you can skip that part. And then give them the number, and then you can actually do call forwarding. So once they actually have that phone number, you can click on the 3 dots here, give them access into call forwarding right into their phone number, and basically they have their own business kind of phone number that they're paying for like almost nothing compared to other businesses. Now that phone number is textable, callable. You can take videos and stuff like that. Now that's there's 2 features. So missed call text back and reputation management. And then you can actually give them, like, if they're not using QuickBooks, they're not using all other places, you let them connect it to their gateway. If not, they can actually just do just invoicing. They can do like their preferred way of payment that they're already taking. Again, if they have Stripe, PayPal, or anything like that, they can integrate all these payments methods to able to take payments. Now they're able to invoice. They're able to actually even do estimates now. It's a new feature here, and many things here that you can let them know about. Now, the opportunity pipeline, in the home industry, they're probably not going to be actually, you want to set that up for them and show them this, but don't make it a main feature for them, because they don't really care about where do they see the whole thing Once that main thing, also connecting their Google My Business, which is for the reviews also. And one other thing is the conversational AI, is that you can actually give them a conversation AI that, it's kind of like talks to people on autopilot. And basically you can hook up their website right here, which answers questions that are frequently, has been, asked by clients before. Now, also what you can be doing for them is that you can do their automations. And here you can do automations like the quick 5 here recipe. So if you go to here and then you see this is so the fast 5 here, either one. So this one is probably the simpler one, I think. Don't be intimidated of this one here, is that they claimed an offer. You can really change this, and they wait for a reply. On this one, if they don't get a reply, you tell them, call this phone number, and then sends them a voicemail if they don't reply. All the stuff right here. It's very nice to actually look into this stuff, but you can actually create to them that they can respond to leads. But anyways, no, you can hook up the site widget also onto their website. And honestly, these widgets are way more valuable than a lot of people think. They actually capture a lot more leads than anything that is in the website, other than like calling a phone number or something like that. So here within this, you can actually choose like a live chat. With this live chat, you can use it with conversation AI to actually keep engaging back and forth using the AI. But now if you actually want them to like put in their information like phone number and email, and then text them back later, or use an automation, be like, hey, we'll have someone getting back to you as small as possible, and then you can have someone texting back and forth through the lead connector app and texting them back. Honestly, this is way more valuable than a lot of people think, and it's another feature that you can provide them. Now you have multiple features that you can probably, main thing that you want to sell is the missed call text back, reputation, like payments. You can do conversation AI and the chat widget, and then you have the conversation all inbox where you can connect their Facebook, Instagram, everything in there that is actually available to actually have all the conversation seen in one place. Now that's actually really cool, because they don't actually have to keep going back and forth through Facebook and Instagram in order for them to actually see the conversations that's happening and chattering the person's focus. Especially these guys are busy, so they don't want this kind of distractions. So you can help them out with that too. Now there's also another feature here that you can give them a social planner. They connect all the stuff, and you can basically use AI in order for you to generate image, generate caption, and actually post them and schedule them for later on. This is a very lucrative business to actually show. Maybe you can also take this as a part of the service. It's super easy for them. As long as they provide you with photos, you can probably schedule all these for them, and as a part of the service, maybe for the $497 plan, right? So again, this would be how you would sell a free website for $197, $297, $497, whatever your price is. As long as you provide the kind of the value behind the website, they're willing to do that, and this is how you reach out to them. Again, this would be the way you can reach out to people without having a website, but you can also for sure reach out to people that have a website that is not functional or doesn't have these features. Anyways, guys,